training with Real Madrid last week. What impression did you get from this player, and do you want him to come to Real Madrid?
Good player. I think it's a young boy, still grow. He's 16 years old, right? And he have a good future ahead. So we must give him time to learn, to take his best decisions. And but I see a lot of potential in that player, good left foot.
That is what Cristiano Ronaldo had to say about Martin Odegaard when he first joined Real Madrid. And in this video we will talk about how Odegaard went from being one of the best wonder kids in the world to becoming the Arsenal captain at the age of 24. In 2009, Odegaard was already both training and playing with older boys. When he was 11 years old, he played his first matches for a team called Odegaard. He was competing against players 2 or 3 years older than himself. For the next 3 years he trained weekly with the team. On the pitch he mostly played left back. His coach noted that when his team was attacking he was given freedom to showcase his ability to see solutions in spaces that we as coaches were not even close to thinking about. In 2012, at the age of 13, Odegaard began training with the Strømsgodset first team and made his debut in a friendly match against local rivals Midtjylland. He also had short training stints with Bayern Munich and Manchester United. In 2013, when he was 14, he played for both Strømsgodset's junior team and the club's third team at the 5th tier of Norwegian senior football. In January 2014, it was agreed that 15-year-old Odegaard would be part of Strømsgodset's first team for the year, but no professional contract was signed. He was included on the B list for amateur players, which made him eligible for up to 3 matches per season. He trained 2 evenings a week with Midtjylland, where his father was one of the coaches. He made his league debut for Strømsgodset on April 13, 2014, becoming the youngest footballer ever to play in the Norwegian league. On May 5th, he signed a professional contract with Strømsgodset, and 11 days later, he scored his first professional goal, becoming the youngest goal scorer in the Norwegian league. He made his European debut on July 16th in a 1-0 home defeat to Steaua Bucuresti in the UEFA Champions League second qualifying round. In December 2014, he trained with the first teams at Liverpool, Bayern, and visited Arsenal's training center. Real Madrid picked up the super talent in January 2015. In May later that year, Martin became the youngest ever player to play for Madrid. He was 16 years, 5 months and 6 days old. With the midfield trio being Casemiro, Modric and Kroos, it wasn't easy to get some playing time. This resulted in the Norwegian not getting a lot of playing time at the club. In the 2017 summer transfer window, Real Madrid decided to loan him out. He was loaned out to Heerenveen, based in the Netherlands. He failed to perform for the Dutch side and had to often sit on the bench. In the summer of 2018 he got loaned out to a different Dutch club. This time it was Vitesse. His time here was much better. He won 1 Eredivisie Player of the Month award, was a part of the Eredivisie Team of the Season, and won the club's Player of the Season award. In 39 matches he scored 11 goals and got 13 assists. The next year he returned to Spain, not to play for Madrid, but got loaned out yet again, this time for Real Sociedad. He started to perform well for the Spanish side. Just 2 months after his arrival, he received the La Liga Player of the Month award of September 2019. In February 2020 he scored against his parent club to help eliminate them from the Copa del Rey in the quarter-finals. In total he played 36 matches for the club, where he scored 7 goals and assisted 9. In the summer of 2020 he got recalled to Real Madrid. Even though he performed well for Real Sociedad, he still didn't get playing time for Madrid. In the January transfer window he got loaned out to Arsenal for the rest of the season. In March 2021 he was awarded the club's Player of the Month. The manager, the players and the fans were all happy with his performance during his loan move. This resulted in Arsenal purchasing him in the 2021 summer transfer window. They paid €35 million to Real Madrid for the Norwegian. This turned out to be a bargain. In the beginning of the season, he was fighting with Smith Rowe for a place in the team. However, it didn't take long until Martin had secured his spot in the starting 11. In the 2021-22 season he managed to get 11 goal contributions and helped the team qualify for the Europa League. At this point he was already an important piece in Arteta's squad. But after Aubameyang and Lacazette's departures, in addition to Xhaka losing the armband, Arteta named Odegaard the new Arsenal club captain. This came as a shock to many, despite him already being the captain of the Norwegian national team. Many would have the likes of Tierney or Saka to be the club captain because of longevity, but Arteta chose Odegaard. He is the youngest captain since Fabregas, joining the club 18 months ago, and then becoming one of the youngest captains at the club of all time is a great achievement. In the 2022-23 season, Odegaard has reached new heights. As an attacking midfielder, he has found his place in the squad. He has become very forward-thinking when he is in possession of the ball. Every chance he gets, he attempts to progress the play by playing through the opponent's lines. His intelligence has also improved a lot since joining the club, in particular his understanding of finding his teammates in advanced positions. He constantly moves in the attacking third to keep the intensity and momentum of the game going. After he has played a pass, he always follows it up with a movement to receive the ball again, or to draw opponents away from the ball. He knows when to pull back to receive a return pass and when to push forward. If he can't find the space to pass the ball forward, he often will hold onto the ball and tries to move through tight spaces with his agile dribbling. Despite not being very fast, his balance, agility, low center of gravity, and exceptional close control enables him to evade pressure consistently. In his early years, he was compared to Messi for that exact reason. A problem with Martin is that he relies heavily on his left foot, which limits his dribbling ability and makes him more predictable. This is especially evident when he is on the left side, as he lacks the speed to take on opponents on the outside, and get into a position to put in a cross is not a part of his game. He would benefit heavily from using his right foot more confidently, as it would make him less predictable. He would also be able to progress the ball forward in situations where he normally would pass it backwards. This season his goal contributions have evolved to a whole new level. Last season he had 11 goal contributions, while this season he has already scored 8 goals and got 5 assists. We can clearly see that this is a part of his game that he has worked on. With the arrival of Gabriel Jesus, Odegaard has also received more space between the lines of the opponent. Do you guys think Odegaard and Arsenal will win the league? Comment down below.